And breaking news at 5 o'clock, arrest made in the Mojave Desert mass murder. Good evening. You're watching KCAL News at 5 on CBS Los Angeles. I'm Pat Harvey.
And thanks for joining us here on this Monday. I'm Chauncey Glover. That breaking news, arrest made in the El Mirage mass murder in the middle of the desert.
And officials are speaking now, so let's
Five
listen in.
suspects that you see on this chart to my right were those responsible for this homicide. Before I introduce the sergeant that was in charge of this investigation and led this investigation, we used some human source and technological sources to be able to identify the suspects in this case. I would please ask your patience once again. The DA is currently reviewing the filing for this case, and there may be some questions that we're unable to answer, and we'll let you know what those are. And with that, I'd like to introduce Sergeant Mike Warwick to go through some of the details of this case. Mike.
Good afternoon. My name is Sergeant Michael Warwick. That's M-I-C-H-A-E-L-W-A-R-R-I-C-K. Yes, is this better? All right. I'm a sergeant with the Specialized Investigation Division, Homicide Detail. Our Specialized Investigation Division has been working on this around the clock to bring these people to justice and justice for our victims. They were murdered in the remote area north of Adelanto in San Bernardino County. I appreciate the public and the media's patience with us, which allowed our team to focus our efforts in finding those responsible. I want to remind everyone this is still an active investigation, and we will not be able to disclose all the facts of this case. What I can confirm is on Tuesday, January 23rd, 2024, at approximately 2016 hours, dispatchers received a 911 call from a subject who spoke Spanish. The caller told dispatchers he was shot, but he did not know the location he was at, and it appeared the call ended. Dispatchers tracked the phone via latitude and longitude coordinates to a remote area in the unincorporated Adelanto area near Lessing Avenue. Due to the remote location, California Highway Patrol airship assisted our deputies and conducted an extensive search. Once overhead the area, officers discovered a crime scene and what appeared to be multiple gunshot wound victims, 2 vehicles, and one of the vehicles was apparently shot, had multiple gunshot strikes in it. The 2 vehicles were a Dodge Caravan and a Chevy Trailblazer. At approximately 20:40 hours, deputies from the Victor Valley Station arrived on scene and located 4 deceased males with severe burns. A 5th deceased male was located in the Chevy Trailblazer, and a 6th deceased male a short distance away who sustained a gunshot wound. Our sheriff's homicide investigators assumed the investigation to process the scene and find those responsible for these heinous acts of violence. I can confirm 4 of the 6 victims have been identified. The name of the 4th victim is still being withheld pending next of kin notification. Victim number 1 is Baldemar Mondragon Albaran, 34-year-old resident of Adelanto. Victim number 2, Franklin Noel Bonilla, 22-year-old Hispanic male adult from Hesperia. Victim number 3, Kevin Darial Bonilla, 25-year-old Hispanic male adult, resident of Hesperia. Victim number 4 was a 45-year-old Hispanic male adult. Victims 5 and 6 have yet to be identified. Investigators believe Franklin Bonilla was the subject who called 911 after being shot by the suspects. To give you a timeline, it took us about a day and a half to process the extensive crime scene with 6 deceased victims, multiple vehicles, and to collect the evidence. We also had to work with the Sheriff's Coroner's Division to perform the autopsies on the 6 victims to determine cause of death. I can confirm all victims had apparent fatal gunshot injuries. Additionally, 4 of the 6 were burned at the location by the suspects. As far as the motives, we are confident that this appears to be a dispute over marijuana, which resulted in the murders. Our investigators combed through evidence collected at the scene and followed up on information provided by the community. Through extensive investigation with the assistance of the Sheriff's Narcotics and Specialized Enforcement Divisions, on Sunday, January 28, 2023, we were able to serve multiple search warrants in the town of Apple Valley, Adelanto, and the Los Angeles County area of Pinon Hills. We arrested 5 suspects involved in the murder of the 6 victims. The suspects are identified as Toniel Baez Duarte, age 34, resident of Apple Valley; Jose Nicolas Hernandez Sarabia, age 33, resident of Adelanto; Jose Gregorio Hernandez Sarabia, age 34, resident of Adelanto; Jose Manuel Burgos Para, age 26, resident of Adelanto. Our detectives recovered evidence, including 8 firearms. Our Scientific Investigations Division will forensically process the evidence and determine if any of those firearms were the firearms used in our murders. We are still conducting follow-up investigation, but we are confident we have arrested all the suspects in this case. They are currently in custody with no bail, pending a review of the case from the San Bernardino County District Attorney's Office. I'm proud of the work my team did. They spent sleepless hours bringing justice to the victim and their families. I can now take some questions.
Yeah, 2 questions. Emily Valdez, candidate. The first question is this cartel or gang related? And the second one relates to, I know there's a lot of illegal marijuana grows. When you say it's over marijuana, was this like a major marijuana production, or did somebody steal? Can you elaborate on that a little?
To the first question, obviously it's an open investigation. There's a lot going on. There's certain things at the scene that show a level of violence that obviously raises some interesting questions for us. But at this point in the investigation, we can't comment on if we believe this is cartel related or not. And to the second question,
Elaborate a little more on the marijuana. Was it from an illegal grow? Because marijuana is illegal in the state of California.
Emily, I'll grab that mic.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of give you a little bit of backup and talk a little bit about the region and what we've experienced out there in that region. So, and one thing that hasn't been mentioned yet, we need to remember that even looks like maybe the victims might have been involved in some level of criminal activity in this. We still need to always acknowledge the human perspective of this, and there are true victims in this. And as a result of what's going on in that area, to answer your question, in the last year, our marijuana enforcement teams, they served a total of 411 search warrants for illegal marijuana grows, and we're just talking a 365-day period. Discovered 14 honey oil labs, recovered 655,000 marijuana plants, 74,000 pounds of processed marijuana, and $370 million. During that period of time, our team served 11 search warrants in the immediate area where the murders took place. And they served approximately 40 search warrants to the west of that area that we call the Shadow Mountain area. So this is an area known for illicit marijuana. Does that help you a little bit? Okay. Any other questions?
Illicit marijuana growers.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
And this was related to an illicit marijuana grow?
For all intents and purposes, it looks like illicit marijuana was the driving force behind these murders. And that's all we really know at this point. And I think we need to acknowledge really, why we're here and why are we talking about illicit marijuana. And as you said, this is legal in the state of California. The reality is Proposition 64 in the fine print took illicit marijuana and moved it from a felony to a misdemeanor. And the reality of this is by allowing that, we've unleashed a plague in this California, and the plague is the black market of marijuana and certainly cartel activity and a number of victims that are out there. And it's certainly my hope. I'm seeing a number of legislators change Prop 47 and some things we're concerned about. I hope they take the same view of Prop 64 and change this so they give law enforcement a fighting chance to put some teeth into this law and to take back and prevent a number of these homicides and other things that we see occurring. If we don't fix that, we're going to continue to do this. I gave you stats for just the past year, but prior to that, thousands of marijuana grows that we've taken out in partnership with the Bureau of Cannabis Control, with partnership with our other state partners and federal partners. But right now, folks, we have gotten a much better control over this. But it's interesting. I just read an article that was produced back in 2020 in Cal Matters and what the supporters were saying about Prop 64. And it said it would bring the state's booming unregulated recreational marijuana under the rule of law and protect consumers and the environment. And its recognition of decades of prohibition against aggressive enforcement and criminal laws that don't work. That's false. 100%. Our environment, we prize our environment in this state. You go look at our deserts. It's hoop house trash that's left over. A very small water source that's available to the public has been tapped into. Look at this law through the lens of this case and all the statistics that I gave you, and then please research the other counties across the state of California. They have the exact same problems. We need to prevent these types of senseless murders from happening, and we can do it, and we have it in our power. We just need to make an adjustment. The police are not going after people who are smoking marijuana recreationally. It's illicit marijuana, and everything that Prop 64 was promised may possibly occur if we could just simply make that adjustment and change the way that we handle illicit marijuana in this state. Rob?
All right, we've been listening to a press conference by the Sheriff's Department in San Bernardino County.
Yes, it is. And look,
We
based on our
understand that
training
they have
experience, all
5
of you hired
suspects
experts that have also
that have been
talked about
arrested
this case
in the
until we got to
killing
this point
of
the press
6 people.
conference. Based on our
Last
training and
Tuesday
experience, we
at
believe a
about
lot of these things
8:16 p.m.
recurring
when they
things
received a call from
are
911
maybe
from
related to
a
much bigger
caller
things going on.
who
The
spoke
reality is,
Spanish
factually,
and
at
indicated
this
that
point
he
in
had
the
been
case, I can't
shot.
tell
We
you
understand that
It certainly
there were
looks,
6
like it
victims.
has a lot of the
4 of them
modeling
died
of
by
cartel
severe
cases and things of that
burns.
nature.
All 6 of them, however, had gunshot wounds.
And officials confirming this was a dispute over marijuana. We'll have a live report and more on this investigation and the findings of this arrest coming up on the news at 6.